Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a variety channel. I am Julian, or you can call me Jewel Colors, depending on whichever one you're comfortable with. Either or is fine. Like I said before, I am a variety channel, so I might just be posting vlogs or craft videos or something just relating to anything that I'm really interested to. But today what we're going to get into is we're going to be talking about the Cricut machine. We're going to be talking about the different types of vinyls you can use, the different materials you might need for different projects, different, pens, different tools, different mats, different things to help you along the way with your process. I am not new to this community. I have been using a Cricut probably since 2018, 2019, and I have had this Cricut Explore Air 2 for a very long time, and it gets the job done. And I just wanted to share with some of the people who are not familiar with the Cricut and who want to get into it. This is the video for you. So if you want to just sit back, relax, I'm gonna try and go in depth of the different type of materials and everything that you might need for your project. So tune in and we'll get right to it.
Alrighty, everybody. So basically what I first wanted to start off with is whenever you get a Cricut, I know specifically for the Cricut Air Explore 2, which is the one that I have, what mine came with, it was this little blade that comes out. It's the fine point blade, and it goes right here in this little slot. So it comes with it. You don't have to take it out, but I did just want to show you that. And the Cricut also comes with this mat. Mine is very used, as you can tell. It has hair on it and everything. But this is the basic mat that comes with it. So these are the main things that are going to come in your Cricut. And it also gives you like a scrap piece of vinyl. So it'll just be like a little square piece of something for you to try and cut stuff out. So that's basically all that comes with it. So I had just wanted to mention that real quick. Next up were some of the tools that I recommend that you should get. I know a lot of them are offered in packs or separately. I would just decide and choose to get them in the pack, because the pack, they come with the scissors. They come with scissors to cut your vinyl. They come with a little squeegee. So it says Cricut brand. Mine's a little messed up because I use it a lot. So a little squeegee, scissors. It comes with a little spatula tool, and this is just to get all of those pieces off of this mat. So if you have like cardstock and it's not coming up, you could just scoop right under and then just pop them off, like kind of like a pancake in a way. So you have the spatula. Another one of the ones that I really use a lot are the tweezers. The tweezers are very helpful for whenever you need to like move your vinyl just a little bit and just grab it, pinch, and just move it up a little bit. So these are really great. And then the pack also comes with this little pick tool. So this pick is very sharp on the edge, and this helps pick up the vinyl, and it helps a person do an action called weeding, which is something that we'll be able to do later on in one of the next videos. But this is able to help people weed out the pieces that they don't want to show on their picture and stuff like that. And then this is the scoring tool. So the scoring tool is basically it's not really a blunt tipped edge, but it's kind of pointy. It basically scores the lines on cardstock to where when you want to fold it, it'll fold it easier. So these all came in a pack together. And it also came with this. This is a paper cutter. This is the Cricut paper cutter. It came all with all of these. I'm not sure how much it is, but you could look it up on Amazon or on Michaels. And I definitely know that I got mine for a cheaper price, probably 30% off. And these are some of the tools that I use almost all of the time. And so this opens up to where you can line up all your vinyl and you can cut it at the length that you need. And then on the bottom, it also comes with a little bit more of the blades that comes right here, because this comes off. So if you want to just peel this off, this little blade, you see how it has like a little sharp blade. and this is the knob. So this is how you would replace those things. And there's some extra that are already come under there with it. So I use this one a lot, like very much. And another one of the things that I bought separately, this comes by itself. I believe this was $8 or $10. This is the Cricut X-Acto knife. I use this so much, just like not even on my like regular Cricut projects. I use it on everyday projects or something that I need to like cut, or like if I need to cut a photo. This is a very good tool. As you can see, mine's dirty. It's pretty used. It has a lock feature that you can use to lock and unlock. And then you just press this button at the top, kind of like a little shot. And then you'll be able to take your little thing out. And they do come with replacements. I'm not sure if I have any right now. I believe they are somewhere. But yes, so this is a very good tool that I recommend for people to use. Also, and what just popped into my head is if you needed a replacement tip for your little needle, you can do this. I believe you can pull it out. Yes. So you press this button in, press it down, and then just pull this out, and you're able to switch out your Cricut blade. And they sell some online, or they sell some in Michael's or at Joann's or at any craft store really that has the Cricut materials. I believe Walmart and Target have everything like that now. But this is really good to have in case your blade starts messing up, like especially if it gets caught on cardstock or on like the vinyl, you'll be able to help yourself with that. So I do recommend the X-Acto knife, the scoring tool, the tweezers, the spatula, the squeegee, the scissors, and the pick, and also the paper cutting tool. But this doesn't just cut paper, it also cuts vinyl. So remember, all of these except for the X-Acto knife came in a pack together. So if you want to look for that, there are sales on sometimes at Michael's and stuff, so you can try and get it really cheap, or it might be cheaper on Amazon. But and then this comes by itself. So these are a lot of the tools that I recommend that beginners should have and use, because they are basically the majority tools that you're going to be using during the time of your projects. Alrighty guys, and the next part that I wanted to talk about is you have pens. Yes, there are Cricut pens. You have different colors, like you have all of these different colors. And what they are Cricut pens or Cricut brand. F means fine tipped. And you can clearly tell, sorry, I bumped the camera. You can clearly tell that they're a little bit fine tip. And this has an arrow because you can use it to make cards and everything. So slot A. So slot B was you're going to be your knife tool that I told you in the last clip of this video. Slot A is you can open this up, and then you can put it in there, and you can lock it in there, and then you can program your Cricut to write out anything that you want, basically. And they come in different colors. They come in different sizes of markers. But it's just a really great option in case you wanted to do a birthday card or a quick little card that if you need for on the go or something really quickly. Another one of my materials that I use a lot, especially if you're using like transfer like decals and stuff like that, I would recommend getting transfer paper. So transfer paper kind of just looks like this. It's a clear little paper with little grid on it. And it's basically blank on the back. But what I wanted to show you guys was the box. So I do not buy Cricut brand. I'm sorry, I do not use Cricut brand transfer tape because it comes in small packages. But what you guys can do is you can buy bulk on Amazon or like at the store if you find like a different brand, and it just says transfer tape, or this is basically like sticky sticker paper, but it won't stick to the project that you're working on. So this is transfer tape. It's great for adhesive vinyl. So there's removable, non-removable, and we'll get into that in the next clip. Does not work for heat transfer vinyl. We'll get into that for the next clip. And it's not suitable for transferring it to paper and fabric. And so I basically like to use this because it's basically like laminating, except you're not covering up that backside. You're going to be able to stick it onto the piece that you need, pick it up, and then get that sticky part of the thing that you need and put it on like a cup, on a glass, anything. So your HTV front, it says load vinyl into machine with color side up. You would get the piece that you need and you would weed the piece. So you take out the pieces that you don't want and you size this. You know how it has a grid? So I showed you that it has a grid. So you size the piece based on the grid. And then you put it on there. You use the squeegee. So you would use this to ensure and like push, do a firm pushing motion to ensure that the sticky part of the transfer tape is on and secure to the image. Then you would peel the back of it, which is that paper-like substance, or not substance, but that paper-like backing. And then you would take your little image, which is like this. So say that you cut this out and you wanted to put this sticky vinyl onto a glass. So you would put this paper over there. You would make sure it is. You pull it off of that backing, and then you pull it. You pull that backing all the way off, and then you put that image or design that you want on anything that you want, like a cup or like on something else, and you pull the transfer tape off of it, ensuring that the piece that you want stays on there. I recommend that you get this because this is a very versatile thing to have, especially since some people try using masking tape or duct tape and it just doesn't work the same way. So I do highly recommend to get that as well. All right. And so now for the time that everybody has been waiting for, which I'm pretty sure is the types of different vinyls that you can buy. So I wanted to start with one of the basic ones. So this is going to be, I'm going to show you. This is removable vinyl. As you can see, it looks kind of matte on the camera, but if you turn it around, it'll say removable premium vinyl. So this is things like if you want to make stencils and if you want to like color different things and make sure, like, you know, if you wanted to have, say that you wanted to cover this up and then color all of the rest of this, you cut a circle out of this, you put it over it, and then you'd be able to take it off because it's removable. And those come in a variety of different colors. I have a lot, and I normally don't use this often because I normally don't do stencils anymore. I just do vinyl, like the heat press and stuff like that. Speaking of the heat press, we also do have everyday iron-on. So they are labeled at the Cricut store. I'm not at the Cricut store, I'm sorry. At Target or Michael's, it says everyday iron-on. And it tells you what color it is, it shows you what color it is, and it tells you this is a 12 by 24 inch. So you can either get a 12 by 12 sheet, which is the same size as this blue mat. Just to have a reference, 12 by 12 is 12 inches by 12 inches. So that's the size that you would get, but normally these are like around $12 or $13. When they're on sale, they're probably $8 or $7. And they are the 12 by 24. So they're the 12, that's square, just times 2. So this is the iron-on, and you would basically use this for t-shirts, bags, hats, anything that you would like. And I wanted to show you this. This is the Cricut. This is the permanent foil. So this is a permanent foil. You see how it's kind of shimmery. It doesn't really say it because it says it on the thing whenever you buy it. I just wanted to show you that this is like another option of vinyl that you can get that's also permanent. And they also have this in removable, but it's mainly in permanent because this is going to go on like projects, like if you wanted to put it on here. And then we have a permanent vinyl. So this is the one that I was telling you about that's permanent. So this is the premium permanent glossy. So it's going to tell you what kind of vinyl it is when you're looking for it. And these are for more like, you see this comes on a cup, and this, you want that to stay on that cup for a very long time. So this is why it's considered permanent. And you can get this in a variety of different colors as well. And then last but not least, you also have the infusible inks that they came out with about 2 or 3 years ago. You're able to basically use a heat machine and get this to heat transfer onto a mug or something. I will show you one of the ones that I did, but I want to show you what it looks like. So here's a strip that I haven't used. It does look dull, and it looks nothing like this, but whenever it's heat pressed on to the mug, it's going to look a lot better. So I just did this mug with black because I was just trying it out. It was something that I bought that was new. And this is the Grease Silhouette first attempt infusible ink vinyl. And this one says, "You're the one that I want." And I don't really use it because it's kind of messed up. I kind of, this is my first time doing it, but this is just an example of what you can do. And they do also have these mugs. They have these blank mugs. They're called sublimation mugs, or they're also called infusible ink mugs. And they sell these at Michael's or at any craft store. And they sell them in bulk, or they sell them one by one. You can also do coasters and stuff with this. You can also do pillowcases. You can also do like badge reels and stuff like that. So this is a very versatile option for you to have. And one last thing that I did forget to mention is, I hope you guys remember this. I talked about this for the first clip, I believe. This is going to be the Cricut Light Grip mat. So this is going to be for paper, for like light things. And then you move on to the green. The green is going to be standard grip. So this would be for your cardstock, your harder papers. I normally use it for like the vinyls that I have, the permanent vinyls, just so the knife and the blade for the Cricut machine, this will be able to hold the design down without moving it and scratching up the mat, and then also messing up the image. So I did want to say that. And then there's also a purple one. I believe that is the very, very rough grip, and I do not have that one because that one's more for fabric, and the machine that I have doesn't really do fabric. And that also, the purple one also does I'm trying to remember. The purple one also does like chipboard and stuff that's like really, really heavy that you need to like stay on here. So I have no really use for that one, so I haven't really bought it. But yeah, that's it for the mats.
All right, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed my video. I tried to go in depth as possible. And if I forgot anything, or if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm pretty well versed in this type of language. In my previous video, I did talk about how to use Cricut Design Space. So if you guys need to go watch that video, I will link it up in the description, or link it in this video. And yeah, pretty much that's basically it. If you guys need anything, you know where to comment. So hopefully you guys can like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends, share it to your moms, your aunts, or anybody who's getting into this. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and hope you have a great day.